Standing atop the tree, Shiro looked around to find some easy prey for breakfast. Bear, level 10. Bear, level 8. Bear, level 15. Shiro muttered, seeing a few bears roam around. She wanted to look around for a few wolves, but it seems like they've moved territories as the bears invaded the local area. The main reason for migration would be due to a stronger monster spawning or a leader class monster expanding its territory. Monsters have classes within their ranks as well. These go from no class, rare class, elite class, general class, vice leader class, noble class, king class, and so on. The rest wasn't important for now. Shiro was currently a no-class type monster. The class is set up in a way that a D-rank no class could most likely defeat an E-rank general class with relative ease. The higher the ranks, the more this disparity becomes. An S-rank no class could clean its ass with a B-ranked king class monster. That being said, being awarded A class is a feat in itself. A class is only awarded when the monster undergoes a mutation after reaching the peak of their class. For example, if Shiro underwent a mutation of her Snow Girl class at the peak of level 20, she would gain a rare class or an elite class. Though it would only happen if she doesn't class up. When she does, the class would then disappear. Rubbing her stomach, Shiro decided to hunt at least one bear to fill her stomach up before leaving. Walking around carefully, Shiro makes sure to single out a low-level bear. Bear LVL 6 empowered. Oh damn! There really is a leader class here on the second floor. Shiro muttered, seeing the status of the bear. Empowered meant that the monster was getting a buff from the leader class monster. A LVL 6 empowered bear would be roughly the same as a LVL 12 or 13 normal bear. Can I defeat him? Shiro thought as she needed to be careful. She was just a harmless LVL 4 snow girl right now. Neither her mana nor stats allowed for her to be ballsy to challenge an empowered bear. Not that she has any balls to begin with. They belonged to males. Nope. This missy is outta here. She thought and decided to retreat. Maybe if she was a LVL 10 snow girl, she may stand a chance. Ignoring her hunger, she treaded carefully to not draw the aggression aggro of the monsters whilst moving towards the obelisk. Though the situation made her want to cry. The frequency of high-level empowered bears became more common the closer she went. Meaning the leader class bear took refuge near the obelisk. Can I not get a break? Shiro thought in her mind as she had to keep quiet or else her life would be forfeited. Retracing her steps, she returned to the outer circle of the bear territory. If I kill a few wolves and level up, I should be able to sneak past or at least survive long enough to use the obelisk. Shiro thought, making her target for now, reach level 10 and kill a few bears. It took her 3 days to level up to LVL 10, as not only did the bear's territory increase causing her to slow down, but the number of wolves she needed to kill to level up once increased as well. However, she had to bear it for the sake of survival. But her hard work paid off as she felt slightly confident to fight against the lowest level empowered bear. Name, Shiro. Race, Snow Girl. Evolution criteria yet to be met. Level, 410. Class, Snow Girl, Nanomancer. HP, 550. MP, 1200. STR, 1115. VIT, 1120. INT, 3645. AGI, 3240. Dex, 15. Def, 10. Unassigned points, 0 balance, $2,300. There was another benefit to killing the wolves to reach LVL 10. She had managed to gain a few item drops from the wolves. though some were downright useless. A person has 6 main equipment slots: head, shoulders, chest, arms, pants, and feet. In addition of the 6 main slots, there are a few minor slots. To name a few would be earring, rings, necklace, crown, bracelets, and so on. Whilst there wasn't a limit to how many accessories one can have, the more accessories a person wears, the faster they break. This was due to the fact that the mana gathered around the accessories would repel one another. With too many, the mana damaging each accessory increases, causing them to break faster. The best combination so far would be 2 earrings, 2 rings, a necklace, and 2 bracelets. Shiro's current equipment was helmet none, shoulder wolf light guards, wolf light guards white LVL 5. +5 int. Chest wolf light armor, wolf light armor white LVL 5. +5 int. +2 def. Arms none. Pants wolf light pants, wolf light pants white LVL 5. +10 AGI. Feet none. She only chose these pieces since the others would hinder her speed too much. That, and also most of them didn't suit her since they were either heavy pieces of armor or the stat bonuses brought more negative than positives. One being the wolf heavy guard. It was a piece of green equipment, but the -10 SPD and the +10 def would destroy her current balancing. It was more effective for a tanker but not for her. As for the equipment grade colors, they go from white, green, blue, purple, orange, red, black, rainbow. In her loadout, she was also missing a few pieces of equipment since she didn't receive them. Wolves were more of a low-level grind mob that helped low-level people to get stronger. No other purposes. Therefore, getting a few drops from them were pretty lucky. Bears on the other hand. Shiro smiled thinking about the potential drops. Her current stats with the boost of her equipment was: name, Shiro. Race, Snow Girl. Evolution criteria yet to be met. Level, 10. Class, Snow Girl, Nanomancer. HP, 550. MP, 1700 1700 1200 plus 500. STR, 15. VIT, 20. Int, 45 plus 10. AGI, 40 plus 10. Dex, 15. Def, 10 plus 2. Unassigned points, 0 balance, 2,300 US$. Equals equipment bonus. The equipment wasn't visible since it had 3 options. Visible, energy, hidden. Visible was as it says, visible. Energy means having a faint energy outline of the equipment over what you're already wearing. Hidden means not viewable at all. A homeless person could be wearing a full set of purple equipment for all you know. As for weapons, she didn't get lucky enough to procure a weapon. But it wasn't too bad since she probably wouldn't be able to make use of it in the first place. Stalking her prey, Shiro waited for the LVL5 bear to be far enough away from the rest before striking. Her goal was simple: strike the weak point. Unfortunately, the weak point was the anus. The bear seemed to sense danger as it wanted to turn around and fight the danger. However, the spear was already traveling up its ass. Shiro made sure to run around the bear before making a block of ice to stop the bear's screams from reaching the other monsters. "Hush, Mr. Bear! Just a little anal probe," Shiro shouted quietly as she used ice to trap the bear down. The bear thrashed around wildly, causing the ice to show signs of breaking. "Come on, just a little further," Shiro said as she hopped behind the bear and continued to push the spear. The bear seemed to have gained a sudden boost, clenching its anus and snapped the ice spear in half. ckk. The ice broke as well, freeing the bear. Turning around, it glared at her with bloodshot eyes. Bear LVL 5 empowered and enraged. I like to say that your anus muscles are very healthy. Shiro smiled as it served to make the bear angrier. It opened its mouth to scream, but Shiro made another spear and stabbed it through the mouth, pushing it down the throat. Since the first spear still had a piece inside the bear's anus, Shiro grinned before clasping her hands together. Her MP dropped quickly as the two spears joined together, skewering the bear to death. Yikes! Killed through penetration of both holes even though you're a male. You have my condolences. Shiro prayed even though she had a grin on her face. Name, Shiro. Race, Snow Girl. Evolution criteria yet to be met. Level, 10-11. Class, Snow Girl, Nanomancer. HP, 550-550. MP, 480-1700. STR, 17. VIT, 20. INT, 47 plus 10. AGI, 40 plus 10. Dex, 16. Def, 10 plus 2. Unassigned points, 50. STR plus 2 INT plus 2 Dex plus 1. Balance, $2,300. Making sure the bear was dead, Shiro dug her hands into its heart as she pulled out a mana stone the size of her thumb. A little bigger than the wolves, I guess. But then again, it's still just a level 5 bear. Shiro said, chewing the stone. Once again, the stone tasted like candy. But this time it had a fruitier taste than the wolf mana stone. Bear paws X2. Bear pelt X3. Bear eyes X1. Bear heavy arm guards green. Bear claw gauntlets green. Wow, 2 green drops straight away. Shiro smiled whilst she drank all of the mana from the corpse. Although she couldn't use the equipment, from what she could tell, she could still recycle it using her Nanomancer class. It would make it so that the equipment she crafts using nanobots later would be more powerful than what it would be without recycling some trash equipment. With the Nanomancer class, she was a walking recycling machine. Leaving the area quickly, Shiro sat on the tree and watched the 3 newly arrived bears look around the area where their comrade fell. With my current stats, I would probably put up a decent fight with a top-tier E-rank adventurer. Shiro thought, since her highest stat was halfway to the 3 digits. To become a D-rank adventurer, one of the requirements was to have a 3-digit stat in any given area. Naturally, with a D-rank adventurer being 5 times more powerful than average men could only mean those higher up in the ranks were monster amongst men. They could sneeze and accidentally kill you. While she was almost 3 times as strong as average men, Shiro knew any random D-rank adventurer could swat her to death. Standing up, Shiro smiled seeing the 3 bears leave. Targeting another low-level bear, Shiro jumped across the trees as she would occasionally swing on a branch to increase her distance traveled. Since she is a snow girl, she also had the choice of floating, but that would take quite a bit of MP per second and not worth it in this moment of time. Bear LVL 7 empowered. Silently forming another spear, Shiro grinned before she took aim towards the anus of the bear. Mana gathered in her palms as the spear shot towards the ass. However, luck was not on her side since the bear stood up in this moment, resulting in the spear hitting the hide and shattering. The bear's head swiveled towards her location, causing Shiro to pause, feeling the anger rising in the bear. "I'm sorry," Shiro apologized with a twitching smile. This fight could have been much easier if the bear didn't suddenly stand up. "Rayon!" The bear roared, alerting the nearby bears as Shiro quickly turned and ran with all her might. "Oh hell no," she thought in her head. She didn't dare to look back. The previous fight seemed easy as she had made sure to target the weak points of the anus and the mouth. But if she aimed for the hide, then not only would it deal minimal damage, it would also incur the bear's wrath. But that's not to say that probing the bear wouldn't. Quickly thinking up a solution, Shiro dashed towards the wolves with 4 bears chasing behind her. She didn't need to see their tag to realize they were enraged. Just their roars gave her a hint. It didn't take long for Shiro to reach the wolves since she understood their pattern over the course of the few days she took to hunt them down. Allowing the wolves and the bears to fight, Shiro escaped. The sounds of combat and roars rang out behind her as she sighed in relief. "Sorry, Mr. Wolf. But this miss needs her life more than you," she thought, leaving the area quickly. After making sure she was far away from the sounds of combat, she targeted another lone bear. Bear LVL6 empowered. This time, she took extra care to remember the bear's movements as she stabbed it in the anus without any mistakes. Instead of connecting 2 spears together, she opted to make the spear explode into shards which then expanded to kill the bear. It proved to be a better method since not only did this method help her level up a few times, the bears wouldn't be able to endanger her as much. In a single day of hunting empowered bears continuously, she managed to reach LVL 16. Name, Shiro. Race, Snow Girl. Evolution criteria yet to be met. Level, 16. Class, Snow Girl, Nanomancer. HP, 1200-1200. MP, 1950-1950. STR, 27 plus 3. VIT, 25 plus 8. INT, 53 plus 10. AGI, 45 plus 10. DEX, 16. DEF, 10 plus 4. Unassigned points, 0 balance, $4,200. Equipment. Helmet. Empowered bear helmet. Empowered bear helmet green LVL 10. Plus 3 STR plus 3 VIT. Shoulder wolf light guards. Wolf light guards white LVL 5. Plus 5 int. Chest wolf light armor. Wolf light armor white LVL 5. Plus 5 int. Plus 2 def. Arms. Empowered bear paw guard. Empowered bear paw guard green LVL 10. Plus 2 def. Plus 5 VIT. Legs. Wolf light pants. Wolf light pants white LVL 5. Plus 10 AGI. Feet. None.